Okay, woohoo! So we're live, everybody. Welcome. Okay. So as people start creeping in, I think that's pretty awesome. Those of you who are watching the show and we're seeing the eyeballs slowly increase, just give us a quick shout out. Can you just say hello so that we can see you? We know you're there, and there's life out here. As everybody starts coming right in, guys, give us a bit of a shout out. Say hello, hello. Give us a wave as well.
Hi,
Hey,
Betty.
that's okay. How do you do that? You're here, Carol. Betty is awesome. Thank you very much. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Give us a bit of a shout out. Where are you watching this show from? Are you in Penang? Are you in KL? If you're in KL, which part are you? Are you in PJ? Which part? So let us know. Yeah. As we see more and more people coming on board, familiar names, familiar faces. Yeah. So as I get into that, ooh, can't wait to hear from Krista Jin. Woohoo! All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Send us your love, send us your energy. Okay, so as I go into this, we've got two amazing ladies here. I think, they don't need an introduction, but I think I'll do one. Okay, so welcome to the Resilient Leadership Live interview with our digital marketing and e-commerce gurus. Krista, Goon, and Carol Fung. All right. My name is Marissa Ng. If you haven't already met me, woohoo, we have somebody from Manila. Wow. Melissa, nice to see you. Wow, it's been a while. Good stuff. Good stuff. So we've got people from Philippines as well. That's super awesome. I love it. I love it. Okay. So, guys, let me just share with you some really important information about where we are headed in the new norm. Ladies and gentlemen, Zafro. Wow, my gosh, that's a name that I haven't seen for a long time. Nice to see you, man. Okay, digitizing your business is truly important. If for some of you who know, when we went into the lockdown, the movement control order has really pushed some businesses to digitize. And on 18th of March, this was a very big day for a lot of Malaysians, and very frankly, many regions as well. A lot of businesses were not ready to work remotely, to digitize their sales and their marketing engines. And so we were literally pushed and shoved, a day and a half given as advance notice, and then we were locked down nice and good by in 2 days time. All right. Whoa. With Rico from Jakarta. Nice to have you, Rico. You've been following our posts, eh? And Arvin. So if I may, that's the reason why we've brought two amazing gurus. Yeah. For those of you who are excited to learn from Carol and Krista, give us a shout out. Say yeah. All right. And please share this live. Everybody take 1 minute to share this live with all your friends, because this is something they shouldn't miss. Digitizing your business to make your business more resilient. This is very, very key. Now, if we have a chance to put all this and build all this in our business now, ladies and gentlemen, we don't know if we'll get locked down again. And we don't want to be shoved in a direction where, oh my gosh, I have no choice. So we want to be able to bring all this good information to you. And today's setting, we're going to do it a bit differently. So we've selected two lucky entrepreneurs. In fact, they're in our waiting room. Yeah, we can see them, and they're all like, oh, we're getting ready to come on. And so before I do that, I'd just like to say a few words. Let me start with Carol. Carol's a very, very good and dear friend. I think I met Carol when we launched our books together. And actually, when I heard about Carol, she launched this book called The Online Retailing with MPH. And apparently, it's actually a very good, one of the best sellers. Yeah. So, and for me, I'm very, very happy to have Carol here today. Because she claims to be the e-commerce addict. So everything e-commerce, addict. Okay, all right. I can't wait to hear. And then Let me talk about Krista. Krista also is a very dear friend. Krista is also the author of an amazing book, Web Wisdom. I had the opportunity for her to sign one of my books that she gave to me, and I didn't put it down until I finished it. So it was a really amazing book, guys. Two amazing authors, two amazing, powerful ladies. Who will help you help these two lucky entrepreneurs that we've selected today to go online and to go digital. Now, those of you who have more questions about your business, pop it in as well because we will get to it at the end. Okay. So let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. Let's bring up the first person, Brazil Breno. Oh my gosh, we're really global. Thank you, Breno. Nice to hear from you. Let's bring on up Zelda. Okay, without further ado, So everybody, say hi to Zelda. Woohoo! How's it going?
Hi,
Zelda.
Everyone.
Hi. Hi, Carol. Hi, Krista. Hi,
Hi.
Marissa.
All right. So if all of you can see and hear Zelda, she's our first and very lucky entrepreneur to be online with us today. So give us your hearts if you can see this and you can hear us loud and clear. So without further ado, let's rock and roll. So Zelda, tell us in brief about your business, okay? And what do you want to sell online? Okay, before the seafoods get going, yeah?
Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi, Marissa. Hi, Krista, and hi, Carol again. Firstly, thank you so much, Marissa, for the opportunity to be chosen as one of these seriously lucky entrepreneur to actually meet with Krista and Carol online is like something wow, So basically, what we do is I'm actually from Flower Frenzy, one of the founders of Flower Frenzy. We are actually a florist to make it easy to understand. We actually do flowers, and we are actually doing flowers mostly for corporate clients as well as hotels. So basically, we are actually very much affected during this time as there aren't much business at the hotel. Hence, eventually, we don't do flowers a lot. In fact, not at all for the hotels, for weddings, as well as corporate events, as well as the public area at the hotels. Other than that, we also do like floral bouquets, like for birthdays, for anniversaries, for bereavement, condolences and things like that. We also do hampers. Mother's Day is coming, so we're doing hampers for this weekend as well, and for Raya and things like that. And we're also doing classes. We love to teach and share our knowledge with the rest. So basically, your question about what we actually sell, what we plan to sell online, is basically we plan to sell our floral bouquets as well as the hampers and things which are more in a way more retail, as well as our online classes as well. So so basically that's what we plan to sell actually.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole purpose of this segment is for the gurus to start stepping in. But I'll just ask a question on behalf. Who are your target audience?
Okay. My target audience would my target audience would actually be, because being in the MCO for a while, it's made me thought of having to have like a short term and a long term goal of this whole thing. Short term would actually be retails like florals, like floral bouquets, baskets, gift boxes, things like that. Long term would eventually be our corporate clients, wedding couples. As I foresee, it's actually going to be a long thing that we're actually going to be online. And to be honest, we're not so much online in that sense. So we do actually have platforms like Facebook and IG. We have our website. Unfortunately, it's not too active in that sense. But we have that. Yeah. So those are our target clients. Anybody who wants to buy those stuff. So basically, yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you so much, Zelda. All right. Who wants to go first? Krista or Carol? You want to take the first hit? Zelda, I hope you have your notepad ready to rock and roll.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Write all this down.
Carol? Yeah.
Okay, I went to your, I just went to Google to search for Flower
We can't
Frenzy.
hear you.
Oh,
Okay, I can hear Carol loud and clear. And Zelda, loud and clear.
I can't seem to hear Carol though.
okay.
Okay. All right, try it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. 1, 2, 3 testing. Zelda can hear me.
I
Oh
can't
no.
hear
Can
her.
you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Zelda's gone off.
Zelda got
Yeah.
issue with her again.
Oh no, it's a tech. Ah, lama. Oh no. Okay, so
It's
while
okay.
all right, Zelda, are you coming? Are you on? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Now you
I can
can
hear
hear.
you, Marissa.
Can you hear
Can you
Carol?
hear me?
I can't seem to hear Carol though. Oh dear.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I guess
Krista, you go
that,
first.
yeah, so that means I go first lah, since you
Okay.
can hear me. Okay.
All right.
So Zelda, I think I've met you before when I went to Marissa's office for the CEO exchange. That was last year, yeah. And one of the
Yeah.
things that I really I remembered, right, from that encounter, even though I didn't have that much of time to talk to you, was that you have a very bubbly personality. So I think part of what when we talk about marketing is I always encourage people to put themselves as part of their marketing. And if you are able to be that bubbly personality, that bubbly face of your business, I think that's even better. Because these days, I think a lot of people are looking for authenticity and authentic personalities that front the business. So definitely you are the owner of the business. And I feel that the first thing people should be seeing or knowing is that Zelda and Flower Frenzy.
Oh,
So
cool. All right.
that is number one. So I don't know, because right now I'm just trying to check your website and see what are the different things that you have put here. So it's because this is on the spot kind of thing, so I didn't really have time to look at it. I didn't even know that it was you going to be online. So this is like really on the spot kind of consulting.
On the
So
fly.
yeah, on the fly. So
Okay.
that's why I think number one is your personality, and the second one is your values, because I think that should come out also on the website. So a lot of times people hide away or don't want to share their values, because as small business owners or even business owners of whatever size, we need to see that you are who you say you are. And to me, I think if you think about your own values, what do you want to share through flowers? What's the kind of feeling that people should get when they get Zelda's flowers? And is Zelda in that flower? The bouquet, the arrangement. Do I look at it and say, hey, I know this is from Zelda or Zelda's company, because this is who she is and this is how that has transformed into a product or into something that she has sent out to her customers. So I think the first thing is, even if it's whether it's on your website or not, right now you have to think of what are some of your personality traits that you can put. So one of the easiest way is to put yourself, your image. This very personal thing is sometimes a lot of people shy from putting themselves online, because I think that is actually unfortunate, because a lot of us want to buy from people.
Right.
True.
We don't want to buy from we know there's a name of a company, yes, but we also want to associate with a person or a team or people behind that company. So I think that if you have a bubbly personality like that, put it on your website. Show people who you are. And the best part is, if you can do video, put a video of yourself right on the homepage itself, welcoming people to your website so they can see who Zelda is when they go to your website. The first thing they see is Zelda, and Zelda saying, hey, welcome to my website. This is what I do. This is what we can do for you. And that's where people say, wow, I like this woman. I know I don't mind browsing more and checking out her flowers, because the thing is, people buy from people, and we buy because we know, like, and trust the person. So if I can see that you're that kind of real, humble, honest, down-to-earth person, I will buy from you. I mean, that's just how it is, right? I mean, that's just business, right? Yeah.
No, that's really good feedback, Krista. So what we're saying is that we've got to put a face, we've got to put a character behind the brand. So what some people are saying, no, I don't want to promote myself. I just want to promote my business. So how do I do that? What's that difference? I mean, I'm kind of speaking out loud for some people to say, I don't want to be on. I don't want to show my face. I don't want to show my character, my personality. I just want my business to go forward. So how do you?
Then I will ask them, why are you on Instagram? Why are you on Facebook? Why are you on
Okay.
social? Because being on social means we want to socialize. We want to see other people. We want other people to see us. But
Fantastic.
if we don't want to do that, then what's the point of being on Instagram? What's the point of being on Facebook? Right? I mean, even though some people say Facebook is for family and friends, I don't add clients and all that. But how about Instagram? How about, I don't know, LinkedIn, right? I mean, LinkedIn, even though it's professional, but sooner or later, our friends, people we know will find us there. So I think today's business is like this. If you are too shy, just say sometimes maybe as a business owner, you're shy. Could someone on your team be that face or spokesperson if you trust that person enough to do that? So that could be an alternative to that. So kind of like create a second person who can actually be part of that, but make sure that the person can translate those values when the person speaks or goes up. Because I know not many business owners like that limelight. The reason why is that they like to put their head down and do the work and do all the stuff that they are very good at doing. But sometimes someone has to take that role. If it's not you, please get someone in your team who is happy to do that, because some people are happy to do that. I'm sure, Zelda, your team, somebody is happy like you and bubbly enough to be able to transform that into a persona online as well as offline. Yeah.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Krista. That's awesome. Thank you. Carol, do we have you back? Can you test your audio a little bit?
Hello.
Hi.
I can hear Carol.
Zelda?
Yeah, I can hear Carol.
Hi,
Zelda?
Carol.
Zelda cannot hear.
Something?
Zelda, can
Zelda
you hear?
cannot hear.
1,
Cannot
2,
hear.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh
7, 8.
no.
Oh my gosh. But Zelda, you can hear us loud and clear, not Carol.
Yeah, exactly.
My advice is for Zelda, you mute first your mic on your laptop, go to the phone and connect yourself to the phone, and then after that, so that you can listen, and then you come back again here.
I can't hear her actually.
Oh, sorry, Marissa, can you try that?
Okay.
Was
Okay,
she
so
already explaining? Sorry.
can you mute yourself and go to the computer? Yeah, mute yourself, go to the computer, and then listen from there. Listen from that platform. Miss log in again. Yeah. Let's try that and see.
Oh, she muted herself already.
Muted? Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if she's going to be able to pull that off. Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave for a while and I come back.
No,
Don't leave.
don't leave. Okay. Find that strange that you can hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, I can.
And me, right?
Yeah, I
Krista,
can hear
Yeah, okay.
but not able to hear only Carol.
We're meant to meet. We're not meant to meet online. We're supposed to meet live.
You're supposed to meet her face to face for a consult.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. Okay. Is there any other way of sorting this out? Carol, what about your ask? Okay, so Roger is saying ask Zelda to listen from FB Live. Thank you, Roger. Okay. Okay, so turn on another platform. So maybe you need another phone or your computer. Go to the live and listen to Carol.
All right. Okay.
Wow. Okay, and then mute whatever that's going on here inside this platform. Mute yourself, Zelda, and then open the Facebook Live. Oh, this is the first time this has ever happened. Thank you so much, Roger. Wow, save the day. I haven't seen you in a long time, Roger, and then you come and save the day over here. Wow.
Our hero for the day.
Yeah, man, this is the white knight. Oh, I must buy you a coffee after MCO.
That is why I always say it's always fun to go on Facebook Live, because you're also among friends and clients and people who are generally very supportive and helpful, right?
Okay.
They will just jump in and tell you what to do.
Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've done so many lives. This is the first time this is happening. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so let's get Zelda to log in on Facebook Live.
Mm. Is she in her office? Is she at her workplace?
Probably at home still. Okay.
Thank you, Roger.
This is the first time this is happening. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, so Zelda, you want to mute us on this platform? Mute us.
Okay.
All right.
Ah,
Okay.
Oh,
Then
cool.
you listen to us from the Facebook Live. Boleh? Okay, yeah?
okay. Okay.
She
Okay.
has to learn how
Okay.
to do sign language.
That's right. And Facebook Live is also a little bit behind. It's a little bit slow, okay?
There's a
So
lagging, right? Yeah.
there's a bit of a lag for like 5 seconds or something like that. So anyway, Carol, just rock and roll. Take it away.
Thanks, Peace Park Group, and for having you. Hi, Krista, and hi to
I,
Zelda, and thanks
Okay,
for
I
having
shall
me.
start.
I told
So I'll mute myself
Marisa.
while Carol talks on the Facebook. Right.
And
yeah.
Facebook Live is also a little bit That's right. Behind. It's a little bit slow. Mute, okay? Please. You want to mute? There's a bit of a lag for. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Today, this week, MDEC is busy with MDEC Dagang Expo. So I'm trying to find time to be with you today. It's not easy to book my time. Thanks for having me. It's a challenging time, especially for people in the services sector, especially for florists, because florist is a platform where you have to have events, where
Yeah.
you have to have mass gathering. So it's not part of what you are now. So you have to think out of the box and how you're going to do this. So I've seen people in the floral business doing what they do. But when I went to Google to go and find flower frenzy, I don't know how do I spell it, but if FRENZY, I found the Facebook, but that Facebook was last posting in January 2019. Then after that, in Google, the website is of America. That's why it's in USD. So I don't know how to find you. There's no way for me to finding you unless you type in the FB Live and share us where is your link so that I can see. I'm more of a product person when I see something. And what the other florists have done is that they did Facebook Live just like what you do. They did a YouTube channel to engage with their clients. They renamed their YouTube channel to because they have their personal, so they renamed their YouTube channel to the branding name. Now, the first response that I had to find you on Google is, I can't find you. Where are you? So that's the next question. How am I going to buy your products? Have you done any FB Live? Have you done engagement with your clients? Have you go back to your website where you say you had a website? Have you done any email marketing to your website saying that, hi, I'm Flower Frenzy. I'm still in business. Mother's Day is coming. We're starting a bouquet of flowers just from 49 ringgit onwards, and we deliver to your home. Don't visit us. Stay at home, and we deliver flowers to you. So, messaging like this is very important for you to do so, but we're not seeing that because when I go to your Facebook Live, it doesn't reflect. I think this Facebook account is not even yours. It's the America company. So I couldn't find you. So that's a challenge for me. So how do you tell your clients that when you already in connection with them on WhatsApp, do you re-engage them? How do you re-engage them? So like
Mm.
Krista is saying, have the brand owner or have someone that is your spokesperson to talk about flowers. To be your spokesperson, if you're not a camera friendly person, then have someone in your company to do so. And you must have a YouTube video. How do you tell your clients that when you already in who's not muted?
If I may, Carol, how you spell flower frenzy is flower frenzy, FRENZIE. Flower
ZIE.
frenzy. Yeah, FRENZIE.
Okay.
So it's flowerfrenzy.com and flower frenzy Facebook, flowerfrenzy.com as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going there right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she has to mention one day when people are selling flowers. Hi, I'm Zelda from Flower Frenzy with an IE, with a
Yeah.
ZIE or something like that.
Mm,
That's your
mm,
branding
yeah.
because people go and find ZY. Here am I. So I can see your Now your Facebook doesn't have any automation, don't have any chat and say hello. What are you looking for? Mother's Day is coming, so I'm going to your website right now.
Mm,
A lot of flash going on. Hi,
mm,
welcome, learn more.
learn more.
It doesn't not engaging lah. That's all lah. As a person who buys things online, I buy from your competitors probably. Okay, because they're very engaging. I'm seeing a live now on your Facebook, and I can tell you that in our community, our e-commerce community, you can subscribe for a Facebook monetization tool that you can subscribe for under 10 ringgit a month, where you can put your products into this messaging app. Then after that, let your customer buy and check out. But do not flood the messaging app with all your SKUs. You pick where it is easy for customers to check out. Always remember that when somebody is at home trying to buy things, you want them to make quick decision to buy, like small ticket item from 49, from 58, or the 888, especially for Chinese. I don't know what's the Muslim lucky numbers, or what's the Indian lucky numbers, or what the Mother Day lucky number. So try to explore that, and it's only 10 ringgit, and it's called Easy Assist. I will type there, and in the meantime, I will let Krista go into helping while I type the Easy Assist website onto the FB Live. Okay, go on.
Okay,
So
that's really good. Thank you, Carol.
Yeah.
Good,
So the other
Krista.
thing now I went and looked at her website. One of the things I saw that you actually have an ebook, but that's really at the bottom. I think at the bottom of your website where it's written, and then click sign up here for an ebook. So I am not too sure what that ebook is about. Maybe one of the things is that you can explain or describe a little bit what they're downloading, because people these days, maybe because of time constraints or too many things to read, they would want to know what's the value of what they are downloading, what they are downloading exactly. So have that, because I think that's also one way for you to grow your email list. Okay, so these are, if it is the right kind of ebook, they'll download it, and that enables you to start growing your email list. Because I think one of the key things is, like what Carol mentioned, is it's very important for you to have this prominent, enabling you to capture the audience that comes to your website. So if you can capture them, get their name and email, you can email them. And this is also part of what we call nurturing our customers, is that we want to be able to connect with them rather than just use, I mean, of course, places like Facebook and all that is very useful for us to connect. But we do know that not everyone sees everything that we post. Not everyone is getting the message. So if you are in control of your own email list, you are able to email them when you have the right content, when you have good promotions, good deals. That actually helps you to go, into another level with your customers, or the people who would be your customers. So I think a lot of times we are so fascinated with marketing outside that we forget the marketing inside. And I think the marketing inside is important. Like if you have your own list of people that you can email to, and then that's where you can also put Zelda, the personality, into what you write. And that, to me, I think every time I receive an email newsletter, sometimes I feel like, why people shy away from putting themselves? Tell me something quirky about yourself. What do you like to eat in the morning? Nasi lemak? I don't know. Maybe it could be, whatever. But those are the little things which I notice people like. And you may think that, oh my God, that's a bit too much information, right? Like, why do people care what I eat? But people are people. We are just innately curious. We just want to know. And that gives you another dimension. So for me, I think a lot of marketing is about being a person that is multidimensional. So like Marissa, I know she loves cycling, right? So that's a dimension of her that instead of business coach. But she likes cycling. She has traveled to Taipei just to cycle around the island. So these are the things that make her real. So that's, to me, I think the key to marketing is sometimes you got to make yourself real. You, your team, your company, your brand, it's got to be real for people. And when it's real, then they get it. They get what you're trying to sell. Yeah.
Fantastic. Krista, that's just brilliant, because you're talking about being genuine, you're talking about then you can be consistent as well. So the genuinity and consistency, because if we're not being genuine, it's very hard to be consistent with our marketing message here.
Which is always back to values. Which
back
I said
to the
back to
value.
values. Yeah, back to values.
Absolutely. Now we have one more minute, and then we're going to bring the other entrepreneur up, and hopefully we have less of the technical issues. Hopefully, so thank you very much, everybody, for being so patient. Can we go back to Carol? Is there anything else that you want to share before we go to the next entrepreneur? But ask Zelda what are some of her takeaways from today. All right. Anything else, ladies?
From my part, just now I saw somebody typing on the Facebook Live. e-commerce supposed to start 20 years ago when I started e-commerce.
Right.
So right now, the traditional business right now is a little bit slow coach in trying to convince themselves to digitalize the business.
That's right.
So I would say that I'm happy that COVID-19 forces them to digital themselves.
Yep.
So digitize yourself, all right? Your business especially,
I
okay?
agree with you, Carol. Agree
Good.
totally.
Yeah, two things, sanitize yourself and digitize yourself, right?
Good tagline, Marissa. Good
Okay,
tagline.
good tagline. All right. So, Krista, Carol, thank you very much. Zelda, just going to you, just very quick. What are your two things that you're taking away from this? Of course, you're probably taking more than that, but what are some key two things that you're taking away from this session today before we bring up the other entrepreneur?
Hi, I'm like, breaking my head into like the Facebook as well as this. But anyhow, I was like listening to Carol on Facebook and maybe lag. But anyhow,
That's
basically
okay.
the two points that I've actually got is from
Yes.
Krista. We have to get our values. I think we've got to be authentic personality and all that. I am moving towards that to become
Yep.
the brand face of Flower Frenzy.
That's right.
Yeah. So I think we're going to be doing that. Thanks so much, Carol, for highlighting that you don't actually know, us, and you thought we were spelled FRENZY. That's actually a tagline which I could actually go around saying, we're the one with the ZIE or something like that. So that's actually going to be catchy. Basically, there's just so many things that I actually got, but honestly, I think. I can see that being online is very important. They actually show your face and be authentic about the whole thing. I think more importantly is for us is, for me, for that matter, the issue of whether we should actually do it with the company's account or should it be
Yep.
like a personal account. And also maybe if I could just ask like one little last question, if we would actually going to go on like e-commerce platform, should we actually ride on platforms like Lazada and Shopee, or would it be more economical for us to actually have our own e-commerce platform on our own website?
Okay.
Yeah.
Carol,
Okay.
probably that's, yeah.
Okay.
Number one, why you want to go and pay e-marketplace to have your business taken away? Number two, you must have your own brand identity in your website. But to get traffic, you have to start from a marketplace first. But make sure that the marketplace that you're in, it is a flagship store that owns by you as a flagship owner, not as resellers who selling your product. So that's a no-no. So you have two versions of selling funnel. One is your marketplace where you bring in traffic. Two is make sure that the products in your website is made exclusively only for your website. So you do not want price competition between your marketplace and your website. Differentiate it so that you can tell people on your marketplace when you have something to sell special, tell them, visit my website. There's a special deal, special product launch, special promo there because you don't want to end up giving all the database to the marketplace. Sometimes they charge 2% or they charge 1 or 2%. So don't do that. But you still need them to help you when it comes to promotion because marketplace does promotion every month or every 2 weeks. You don't have the budget to do it on your website. Your website can be purely Mother's Day, whatever day, Father's Day, any day, you can do that on your website. When it comes to marketplace, they got their payday, they got their Ramadan day, they got the whatever day, or the 88776655, all those promotion, you can do it on the marketplace. So stand different by what you want to promote on marketplace and what you want to promote on your website. Because website, remember this is what Alibaba taught all of us. Data is money. So you need to pull that back to your website.
That's right. That's right, fantastic. And then once they get to your website, they download something, they opt into something, and then we keep that data and we continue that email communication. Fantastic. For those of you who are taking away some of those awesome strategies, Zelda, is that good for you? Yeah? All right, awesome. Okay, time is running out, and I know that it's been awesome having this seafoods, these gurus here. Can I bring up Vernon? But Zelda, thank you very much. Can we
Thank you so much for the
Thank
opportunity,
you.
guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Awesome. Thank you very much, Zelda. Okay, those of you who are having an amazing time, Feriel, nice to have you. Sorry, can we, team, can we have, okay. All right, good. Oops. Okay. All right. So Zelda is in and out. All right. Okay. She's
We're
out.
doing a
We're
three
doing
and
a
then four.
Yeah, I know, we're doing tricks. So okay, now you see her. Now we do like a
Yeah.
jigsaw. So guys, if you are having a lot of ideas now, as these two gurus are going through Zelda's online presence as she's building it. Okay, so we want to bring on the next entrepreneur as well, Pauline James Williams. Excellent information. I do totally agree with you. I'm taking tons of notes as well. Okay, so I hope you guys are. All right. So bring up Vernon. Okay, so Vernon, briefly share what is your business? What do you do? Okay, rock and roll.
All right. Hey guys, Vernon here. Thanks for having me.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna get started. So what we do is we distribute and supply biodegradable, eco-friendly food packaging to the F&B industry and also to businesses that want greener alternatives for their practices. We are about to start running educational programs for families with young children who are at home, where we believe that it is about instilling little acts of changes that start from home. And last but not least, we run awareness campaigns and programs with our clients and city councils through lifestyle events as well as through our YouTube page that provides both business and lifestyle content. Our tagline is bridging the gap between convenience and sustainability.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So very much. Just a quick website for Vernon is cmecoventures.com. All right. And his Facebook is cm.eco. All right. So gurus and sifus, you can start peeling away. Yeah. Being as blunt and direct as possible. Vernon, are you ready?
Yes, please help us.
What's
Okay.
the other website on the product?
Uh,
CM
uh,
Eco Ventures.
CM Eco
Oh, okay,
Ventures.
I found it.
CM.
I found
Okay.
it.
Okay.
What CM stands
okay.
for?
It actually stands for Chunky Monkey. A lot of people ask us this question: what is CM? And it's a
Yeah.
way for us
Correct.
to also engage, and we say, "Oh, it actually stands for Chunky Monkey." So, what does that mean? So, it's actually the process of chunking down information together into bite-sized pieces for people to consume. On the other hand, it also reflects a practice that's done by monkeys on working together to develop something for a certain reason or cause, or working together hand in hand for something.
Okay. Nice.
Malaysia don't value that. I'm telling you in honesty. I'm telling you that in
Yeah.
honesty, Malaysia don't value that. Yeah. You
Okay. Okay.
let me share
Yeah.
you the who's your target audience, local or international?
Okay. Good question. Yeah.
Uh, Definitely local at the moment.
Okay, okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
The reason why I ask is because in Malaysia, all our buyers online, they do not have brand loyalty.
Okay.
Those that buys online are always look for bargain hunters. Okay,
Okay.
so you have to understand how do you. I'm going to your website right now. Just browse, have a look.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, okay lah. Website. I got no much of comments because you have your branding, but that's why I asked what the CM stands for, because CM Eco Ventures doesn't reflect that you're doing biodegradable products. It doesn't tell me that. There are some other people who are promoting biodegradable products, but they use other funky name, I would say funky names lah. Not chunky monkey lah, not CM. So it's about branding that people hear. So when people ask, let me ask the audience, right? When you want to go and buy cosmetics, where do you go? So they probably say, Hermo, maybe Watson, maybe Guardian. Then I ask them, where do you find your hardware? DIY. So I want to ask you, where do you buy your biodegradable products? Don't know. Lazada, Shopee. It doesn't plant back into our mind because we're not brand loyal, unless you spend a lot of money like Hermo and other platforms. They spend a lot of money on making sure that everybody remember back the brand. You have to really tell that yourself, because like Krista is saying, you
Right.
yourself will have to promote you are
Mm.
using it, your staffs are using it, because you have to speak of your product. You have
Yep.
to show that your kids are using it and talk about the product. Just like my branding, people see this face, it's all about e-commerce. People see Carol Fung, there, this one, there, it's all about e-commerce. So you have to wear like that. You have to tell people Who are you? People have to know. Let's say if Marisa is wearing it, what is she? Business coach, for example. See,
Yep.
so it's all about how you project themselves. So when I got this, and then what's at the back? I don't know what's at the back. I got that.
It
I
says
got this.
e-commerce.
It's yeah, everything. That's what I breathe.
Live,
We talk.
breathe.
Yeah, live. Breathe. It's all about e-commerce. It's how you keep talking until your friends are bored at you. Don't care. They are friends. They don't buy from you. You want to ask people seriously, right? Friends don't buy from
Correct,
you.
correct.
You
I
Yeah.
got
have to
discount.
yeah, they always ask for discount. That's why I said we're bargain hunters. We're bargain hunters. So we have people who are very conscious in selling this product. So you should reach out to people like BMS Organics, people like Kate Lifestyle. These are all people who are selling organics product who are very brand conscious and they would want to collaborate with you. Some of them are putting nuts and maybe the nuts are packed in plastic containers. So they might want to work with you so that in a way both of you will have a win-win situation. So that's my thought. But the website itself, okay, I have no only the brand name itself.
Okay.
It doesn't tell a lot about you are selling biodegradable products, and you said that you also sell a program for the kids, for the children. So are you married? Sorry, I have to ask you that.
I'm engaged.
Okay, that means no
Getting
kids
there.
yet.
No kids yet, not yet.
So you have to find a spokesperson in kids, to talk about, hey, I'm using this straw from my mama's bag. So things like that you weave together how your products related back to you. So that's my sharing. Krista.
Ah, wow,
Right.
that's a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Thank you so
But
much.
I was also thinking, what was the CM? What does the CM stand for? So, but then when I went to the website, interesting, I went to the website, I saw the monkey head.
Yes.
Yeah,
There's
our
an icon, the
logo.
monkey head, right?
Yeah.
So then, in that case, put a twist on it. Use that, and then just put it out there, Chunky Monkey. So people actually can remember, oh, what's Chunky Monkey? Then you start telling that story of what Chunky Monkey is all about, right? Because the CM to me is just 2 letters. It doesn't
Right.
represent anything. But monkey, that's fun. That's mischievous. That's interesting, right? Like, oh, tell me more about the monkey. What's the monkey got to do with me? So that's one. And use that and bring it out. Okay, take that and bring it out and tell people about Chunky Monkey. So people can ask you, Vernon, what's Chunky Monkey? Tell me all about it. And that's where you can start talking about your products. So the other
Okay.
thing which I think that's why people start to think about themselves as like, what is the fun part? Like I see also in you, previously with Zelda, but in you I see there's a lot of fun, right?
Right.
So use that tied back to Chunky Monkey, bring up the brand. If you can have it as a mascot, I don't know, at fairs, because you're doing
Yeah.
program, right? Kids
Yep.
programs,
Yep.
bring it out to schools, fairs, wherever that people are congregating, and where especially, and I can tell it, especially international schools, where the eco-conscious message, the eco-warriors
Right.
are more. I wouldn't say that locally Malaysians were not there. We're getting there. But
Right.
in international schools, especially in Penang, where I am, we know that there's a lot of people, there are a lot of parents who are very conscious about things like that, nature, the world. And because I think part of in their syllabus, they probably learn a lot more about nature than our regular curriculum. So nature and all that. So bring this mascot of yours, however he's going to look like, put him in schools, get him to talk about nature, the message of preserving and taking care of Mother Nature. Then people will associate your brand with the product and the monkey and everything else. So I think that part, that's why that part about the targeting, which you must know. Secondly, on Facebook, there are tons of groups of tons of eco warriors. Look for Zero Waste Malaysia, which I'm part of. There's tons of members. People there talk about everything eco-friendly. And yeah, go in there and see what kind of thing you can help with. Maybe if someone's coming up with a food fair, talk about the products that you can maybe support. I mean, of course, not all the time is sponsorship, but can you support in some way or form? So these are also going back to the very niche kind of groups, because these are really people who believe in the message of using biodegradable straws, eco-friendly paper cups and paper plates. So these are the things that are very, very close to their heart. So for them, it's so much easier to accept the message. So I always say, it's sometimes easier to actually preach to the converted because they already believe. Like for me, I believe in being eco-friendly. I do composting at home. So if you tell me, hey, buy this, use this paper straw or stainless steel straw, whatever straw, I would be the first one to do it, right? Because I already believe in the message. So it's not so hard to get people to adopt your product or use your product if they already believe in the general message. And then you come along and you offer them something that they can actually use or take home, you know. So I mean, to me, that actually is marketing, where you go where they are, you go to the right audience with the right kind of image and outlook for your brand, the Chunky Monkey, which is very cute. Very cute. Actually, it's a very cute brand. But I thought of ice cream. I don't know why I thought of ice cream. But yeah,
Sorry,
so that's the other part of it. Maybe you have to kind of tweak that a bit. But yeah, a monkey mascot will be so fun. That's my take.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you so
fantastic.
much.
It's like tying in the brand, but tying in the name along with the purpose of the organization, you know, and just making it fun, you know, and making it show and display our values. Yeah? So I think that's coming across a lot of consistency. Yeah, Ben and Jerry's flavor, Waven horses. It sounds like a Ben and Jerry flavor. That's
I know.
Tea time,
Wayward.
hungry.
yeah, I know. Okay, let's hurry up. Getting hungry, right, Carol, Krista? That's totally awesome. Now, this is amazing segment. Thank you, Vernon. Do you pick up questions for these sifus and gurus here? Before we start taking questions, guys, we're going to start taking some questions from the floor. Waven, you're
Um,
making me hungry.
All right. Yes, I actually have two questions. The first one, just to set the tone a bit. Based on the current ever-changing landscape, I don't think businesses will ever revert to business as usual. You know, post MCO. So what we're going through is quite unprecedented. And for both businesses and consumers, and as such, new habits have formed. For example, audiences that were lagging behind, as Carol Fung mentioned earlier, they've had no choice but to adapt and are thus open to further digitization. For example, older members of our community having drinking parties and via Zoom. You know, it's very interesting to see. You know, and as younger generations, when we sometimes see that, we can't help but viral it, because it's like, hey, you know, my dad has a party and I don't have one, for example. And okay, so leading to my question of that, on this new perspective, how can we as an environmentally driven business plan our navigation and maximize on digitizing both our distribution of these products and in educational programs in what we call the new norm? That's my first question. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Krista, Carol, do you want to take it away?
Carol, maybe you want to. I've been talking too much.
Distribution. No lah. Distribution to your education one. Is it that what you're saying?
I think in your case it might be a bit more applicable to the products itself. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not sure how service, on the other hand, ties into e-commerce as well. That's a bit new for me.
Right now, nothing new law. E-commerce, all the insurance agent, all the services people like disinfectant things and all this, going to your house and all. No longer they have to be physically. Everybody is challenging themselves to digitize their business. So when it comes to service, ask people first. Ask yourself first, why do they need to use your service? Why? If one day, Vernon, if you
Yep.
are, I mean, not today, maybe not tomorrow, but hopefully today, moving forward, we hope that you or anybody who's listening out here be in a community where they in our community we call it Go e-commerce community, and in the Go e-commerce community there are 40 over business owners who attended this Alibaba program called the Alibaba Netpreneur program, and more than 200 of global founders attended the Alibaba e-founders program. Now, this program is only for founders, CEOs, not for kuli like me. I can't attend. Okay, I'm not a founder of anything. Okay, so if you were to attend, This is what Alibaba teaches all the students over there, your mission and your vision. Every time you will see all these Alibaba folks or those who attended, they always have this vision and mission very clearly. It's like they brainwash all the audiences. They really brainwash the entrepreneurs. If you do not have a vision on a mission, then you don't know how to deliver it back to online. Now, online here, there are so many partners, but you have to be in a community. You cannot walk this journey alone. If you want a delivery partner, you have to come in the community. Shout to the community. Hey, I'm Vernon. I do biodegradable packaging products, especially for food or for cosmetics or for any products. And I'm here wanting to help you all to save the environment, and please come to me. Now, the next thing is that people will say, well, maybe too expensive. Your MOQ mahal tak? They will have all these things saying about environmental friendly products. It's expensive. I buy plastic lah, more better lah. So it's about how do you tell people the messaging of you have lesser MOQ. You don't have to buy 10,000 MOQ. We can give and try. Win-win first. You and I try, or I can invest in your company, or you can collaborate in so many ways in a community, because when founders talk together in a community, you get so many bombastic ideas. They are like monkeys. This I tell you that.
Chunky monkeys.
Really, they really talk.
Okay.
They really talk. So where do we convene this community? Not in WhatsApp, not in Telegram, and we have this community where we use an app called Ding Talk. It's called in Chinese Ting Ting. I don't speak Mandarin. I can only see mahjong, tiles. I can speak like Mandarin, but not the China type lah. Okay, so last time, even Marissa, they were all in my WhatsApp group. This is back in 2017, 2018. But I have to kill all the WhatsApp group because there's so many of them. Eight messages, 8 files, 8 videos, 8 photos. My phone also cannot take any more eights anymore. So I have to kill them, ask Alibaba to please convert that into English for us, because everybody speaks English. Come into this platform. I kill all of them in the WhatsApp group, not literally kill, but killed all the WhatsApp group, and bring them into the Ding Talk, because that's the only place for them to go and find out what's going on in the e-commerce community. Be it the IP88 comes in, the Lazadan sellers are all there, and the platform providers are all there. You name it, Bank Negara, SME Corp, the meaty guys are there, SSM people are there, my bosses are there. Marissa, oh no, not there. So I don't know whether she download her TikTok or not lah.
I waiting
There's
for you. Your
4,000.
invite.
4,000 of them are in this platform. They talk with each other. They do not promote pasar borong. I sell pisang cheese. No, you do not do that. But you talk about collaboration. TikTok is not for you to make I love you, see you, goodbye messages. It's more about I want to work with you. Let's do something. I want to collaborate with you. Let's do something. Let's work on something. So this is the community that you need to be in, so that you do not walk this journey alone.
Good.
Okay.
Right?
Fantastic.
Understand.
Thank you very much, Ding Talk.
Thank
So,
you so much.
Carol, if you can share some information on Ding Talk inside this, guys. How many of you want to know how to get into that community? Say yeah. All right. And then so Carol, oh yeah, over here. All right. Thank you very much. CM Chunky Monkey, are you on Lazada and Shopee? Chan, okay, is asking this question. Not yet,
We are not on those platforms yet. We are on Droppy. The
Okay.
reason we started with Droppy is because they cater primarily to the F&B industry.
Okay, fantastic. Fantastic, very much. Okay, so do you have any other questions? As we probably want to take one question from Betty here. Do you have any other last questions, Vernon?
Yes, last one. I think this might cater a bit more to Krista. So one thing undeniable about everyone being indoors lately is how much clearer the skies are, fresher the air is with less human movement. And we can see in some areas both plant life and animal life sort of coming back to spaces they have previously left. To me, it indicates further just how important it is nowadays to be sustainably conscious in order to secure our surroundings for generations to come. So my question to that is, how can we better spread these thoughts, steer these discussions on these hard questions with the ultimate aim of making lasting changes in both the commercial and business community within the landscape of the new norm?
Okay. That's a good question. So my question back to you is, my question back to you is, are you using technology today to do any of those spreading awareness, talking about your beliefs, talking about things that you want to leave as legacy for the next
Um,
generation?
we've just started. In fact, in the last week or so, we've launched our first video. In fact, on YouTube, which will be catering to these thoughts, these ideas, and whatnot. Because we want to share that message, and I guess we will be sharing these videos, articles on these matters on our website, on our social media, and that's where we've planned to start so far. And I guess based on what Carol has said as well, I think we need to get into those communities as well and be able to share these messages across those communities for both the purposes of collaboration and growth.
I think for you, for Chunky Monkey, I think the idea is to be a leader in the space of
Okay.
talking about environmental protection, sustainability. So if you can step up and start thinking, what are some of the key topics you want to address? I think that will also be very helpful, because of course it's a huge topic, right? Environmental
Correct.
protection. I mean, there's so many things we can talk about,
Yes.
right? So you
There's so
have
much.
you also, like what Carol was saying, when we're talking about mission and vision, you always tie back what you want to do to your mission and vision. Whether it's your product, your service, the programs that you want to do, you always have to tie it back. So if you have a very good, you already know your mission and vision, then all your, how should I say, I'll call outreach kind of information will need to tie back into what you want to do. And then the other thing is, I would encourage you to do more. I would say these days, people like to watch videos, do more videos, make more videos, as well as talk to people. If you're going to get into Ding Talk, if you're going to talk to people, film them, talk to them, interview them, do stuff like this, like what we're doing right now, so that people actually get to know more about you and your brand in a way that it comes across as like, hey, you're trying to help. You're not just so much of selling, which I always believe that a lot of time people shy away from selling is because they think, oh, it's so sleazy and all that. But if you think of selling or marketing as just trying to help someone or trying to educate someone,
That's right.
that is you already won 50% of the battle anyway, right? You've already done your part. So go out there and put other people and talk to them and get their ideas, talk to them, maybe just quick interviews, maybe just using your smartphone, just get quick interviews and say, hi, what do you think about this? Or, stuff that talks about the environment, talks about sustainability, talks about people's passions for nature. And then you have a lot of content. And I love content because I'm a content person. I love content in all forms, right? But make sure that the content that you put out is content that's aligned to your mission and vision, so that it can also tie back to your product, your company, and what you do. And make it bigger than just your company. Make it about you leaving a real legacy for your children and your grandchildren and
That's right.
all those generations that come in. So that is a bigger topic than just, oh, I'm selling a product, right? It's not about you selling a product. It's about you creating a better world for the next generation. Yeah.
That's right. Krista, that's amazing. And that echoes very much, I think, for us, because whenever we are selling or marketing, it's never about the product, and it's about education, about the difference that we make for the community, whether we're doing swimming, whether we're doing biodegradable products, whether we're doing e-commerce or business coaching, whatever that we're doing. All of that, we're never just selling our product, but it's the difference that we create. So I really
the impact. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, I'm gonna Vernon. These two ladies have to go. They're amazing, and we still have more and more questions coming. Okay, so hang on a bit. But Vernon, very, very quickly, top 2 things that you're taking away from Krista and Carol, because they're gonna run. All right.
Okay. So just a quick one. I guess really making sure that our mission and vision rings clear throughout the entire communication line for all our channels and everything we want to do. More collaborations, Don't try to make this on alone basis. Do it alone, like do it in a group, community, collaboratively, more collaboration. I think that is the direction, the overall direction for businesses today, especially going through this. I also like how I'm gonna really make it personal. It's about both me and my community, and tying that back to the bigger picture of wanting to make serious, valuable change for everyone and not just ourselves. I think these are the two areas. All
Awesome,
right.
awesome,
Thank you so
awesome.
much, guys.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
thank you.
Thank you so much, Vernon. All right.
All right.
We'll hang in there. We'll have you off stream for a bit, but you can wait in the waiting room. Now we have an
Okay.
online waiting room.
Lobby,
So
lobby.
the lobby.
No,
Please wait
no
there.
worries. Can do, can do. Thank you so much for having me, guys.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much, Vernon.
All right.
Awesome. Okay, ladies, we do have some more. Guys, how many of you are having amazing input from this discussion? I mean, as we bring on these entrepreneurs, they are talking about some of their own challenges. I think Carol, Krista has been amazing. I too am learning so much. Eleanor says, thank you for the input. I was having so many doubts about my online videos, but I think after this, I need to continue my videos for my social media presence. Oh, follow me, Craft Guru CTO. A bit of a promo there as well. Kudos. Well done. Roger Kirk says, I tried getting into Ding Talk some time ago, but failed. Okay, Roger, please go into the details that Carol has left there. I'm going to go sneaking in there as well. Got to get in there. Yeah, I don't want to miss out. Ladies, do we have time for one more question? Just one question. And I know, Carol, you got to go. Okay. So one
No lah,
question is that
I'm still okay. I'm still okay. I'm still okay.
still okay?
I'm still okay.
Because I saw you makaning there, while Krista is talking.
Somebody's birthday. Somebody's birthday. So if you don't mind me, you ask questions first. I eat first. I eat first.
It's okay. Okay, we share that birthday cake with you also. Very tasty. Yeah?
Virtually.
Okay, Waven has an amazing question, guys. Can I read the question to you? Okay, Carol, you makan ah. Okay, one of the most affected industries post MCO will be tourism. How can we leverage on e-commerce to help smaller, not so tech savvy companies involved in tourism industry like local, remote, niche resorts and B&Bs that you don't see on booking.com? What are the sort of fat that we can reduce and optimize, like payment, gateway charges, etc., since their margin is so low compared to large hotels and establishments? Whoa, okay, so Waven, awesome question. Stay tuned. So Krista or Carol, Carol tengah makan. Krista, you want to go first? Krista, maybe you should grab something to eat also. I'm eating too.
Yeah. I should grab some chips or something like that. Okay, this is a lot of question in two questions. One
Okay,
question,
your
two questions.
two
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what sort of fat can we reduce and optimize like payment gateway charges? Okay, one of the things that I always say that for smaller, because we work a lot with small businesses too.
That's
and
right.
I think in this time itself, a lot of small businesses are really becoming quite innovative sometimes.
Right.
Like even in Penang, I'll tell you a story. In Penang, we actually know someone who runs and operates technically what you call zap fan or canteen inside
Okay,
USM. Right?
That's right.
But because of this MCO, the campus, there's no one, right? No one's allowed to go out. Nothing is happening. So he's not selling anything. He has basically no income. But what he does is he started to become pretty innovative. He makes frozen otak-otak.
Right.
And he makes frozen loba.
Okay.
Loba is, the meat roll, right? And he is actually sending out WhatsApp and telling people, hey, you want to buy this and stock up so that instead of you cooking every day, you just buy from me, and then you can, whenever you want to eat the frozen otak-otak, you just steam, because it comes in those containers. You can just steam and you can have a ready meal, right? So it means that he has also become quite innovative in the sense that he is taking the extra step to WhatsApp the people who've been his regular customers to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in this case, like for instance, if we say tourism, I'm sure like what Carol and I mentioned just now is that, do you have the data of these people, right? The people who used to come to stay in your little hotel, or people who come and dive with you. Maybe you're a scuba diver. I know those kind of places. Do you have the data? If you have, then you can contact them. Okay. Of course, maybe now they can't get back to diving with you, or they can't come and stay with you, but there are other ways that they can help you. They could be helping you to promote that. So when everything is back to normal, you'll be the top of their mind, right? Because your customers are basically helping you do much of the marketing also. If you have new things, or sometimes it doesn't have to be even something to get them to come back. Sometimes it could be just some interesting nuggets that you share with them. Hey, did you know about this? I don't know, this coral, or do you know about this thing? So these are the interesting thing that keeps things top of mind before things get back to normal, before you can actually get them back to the resort or wherever that you are doing or giving that service. So I think that is an area where people still have to constantly be in touch with their customers. That to me is a good way. So that's where, like what we mentioned just now, if you have the data, make sure it's like either their phone or the email, keep in touch with them. And your customers will come back. When the time is right, they will come back. But it's just that you need to have that, because if you don't contact them and suddenly out of the blue, like suddenly out of nowhere, you contact them, and then the person's like, "Why now?" Right?
What do you want?
Right? Yeah. What do you want? Right? What do you want? Or like, the business that bad that now only you're starting to contact me. Why didn't you contact me like regularly every other month or so? So to me, I think keep in touch. Really, really keep in touch first. While you can't do anything right now. Yeah.
That's very, very good 2 cents, Krista. I think Waven, that is a really, really awesome answer. That, of course, instead of just going on to booking.com, on Hostel World, you've got a lot of these marketplaces. These are all fantastic. But, your own customers are also your current gems. And are you keeping in touch with them instead of always working through different marketplaces? So I think that's a very, very good one, Krista. And over to Carol. What are some of your 2 cents? I'm just going to put the question up again. On reducing the fat and optimizing charges and costs, because some of the smaller backpackers, B&Bs, niche resorts actually charge a lot lower. Maybe they suffer a lower margin. So what are some things that you can do to make more? So that's a very good one from Waven. Carol, yourself?
The payment gateway definitely will charge a lot of money because your margin is very, very small. Now let me give you one first. When you are selling on WhatsApp or on social media on your packages, post QR codes, whether it's Boost or whether it's TNG or whether it's a Maybank QR code, because from what I know, I only know Maybank has a QR code. I don't know about RHB, whatever bank. I hope nobody listen here. If somebody listen me in a bank, please have some QR codes for other people to use. Okay,
Let's go and do it.
yeah, I know Maybank has it. So you can advertise your QR code and have people to pay. So you tell people like this: you pay by Maybank, you get 2% discount, something like that. You pay by this, no discount. So
Fantastic.
it's a way of you to promote more people to use FBX. So that's one. Now, travel company that I know among my cyber sales circle, they pivoted their company temporarily by providing essential goods. They can't sell all the travel packages. So what they did was,
Correct.
doing now, they sell yam, sayur, telur, the bread, all this lah, and start pushing messages into WhatsApp. I got it.
Oh,
So
right.
by hashtag support local businesses, we buy from them. So we spread the news around them. So if you want to be part of it, you can pivot that company. Now, event management. Oh, sorry, I'm too full.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Event
Go for
management. Take a look at what did your competitor did. One of them is, you may heard of these guys called Big Onion Food Caterer.
Okay.
They are also event management, but more on food. Now, this company is expert in providing food for 50 and above until 5,000 people. Now, that is mass gathering.
Wow.
So what they do to pivot, they also cannot do their business because there's cancellation of all the events.
That's right.
No more. Now they can have smaller groups, but they also pivoted the company by preparing small food packages, like little tiny desserts that people can buy and give it to the frontliners. Little food packages people can buy for any of the whatever lah, the donation drive guys and all. So they pivoted into that temporary until everything goes back to normal. So these are the only way for them to sustain the business. So this is what Big Onion Caterer does. On events, no way that you can do that. But if you can do what Marissa is doing right now, and you are expert in hosting online webinars like this, you people will definitely want to pay to come and attend show like this. Now, let me ask the audiences who are watching now. Berapa orang tengok sekarang? 40 lebih? 40 lebih. Okay, 40 lebih. Now,
Siapa happy tak? Happy you kasi love sikit? Love Okay
you tell me this is not the most a fruitful session that you have spent since what time we were in? 4 o'clock, right? 4 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
4 o'clock, right? 4 o'clock. Because Marissa attacked me and asked me to be at her your summit. You have a summit coming up, right?
Yeah.
And I couldn't be part of it for MDEC protocol reasons. So she made this little bite size like this is not bite size. We're already over than 1 hour. 1 hour 10 minutes. Okay lah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
If the audience doesn't ask like how these people ask, there's no way that me and Krista or Marissa is gonna answer. So my motto is, if you don't ask, I don't tell. That's me. Yeah. It's like having a tea talk. Betul, Betty. Because I also attended people's webinar. I just listened to some webinars that MDEC hosted. Some of the speakers are really, really good or really, really got no charm. When you got no charm speaking to the audience like how I'm speaking to you, because I'm really, really speaking to you, you cannot engage those crowd to come in. And I bet you, I get bored too. So I hope that if I were to be in a webinar, myself, I like to try to make it as interesting as possible because that's my nature. I'm a laser. Laser. Okay? Although I'm working with MDEC, but I'm a laser. But it's a good laser mouth because I do give information that is spot on. I do hurt people, but you have to knock people and wake people up. Wake up! Digitize yourself! So yeah. So one of them is next to me. Next to me.
Yeah.
So it's COVID right now. It's about people.
Carol.
We have to slap people's face and now. 20 years ago, when I talk about e-commerce, you don't want to come. Now you want to come. See?
You see, we need COVID-19 baru you buat lah. What now you want to do something? Is it? Or now you want to do? Even that, some people also like, maybe I should wait a little while. Also got,
Yeah, got.
But
The longer they wait, actually this is strange, but the longer they wait, actually it's harder, much harder.
Yeah, because everybody is moving ahead and they're just figuring out, what should I put on my website? Oh, should I buy a .com? Should I? No.
Yeah.
Critical. Let me share. I already share one platform for the audiences about the easy assist, how to monetize using your FB page. Now there's another one. If you don't want website, you don't want marketplace, then you go to a platform called WhatsApp e-commerce business. So what you do is it is using WhatsApp. You don't have to use your website because why? Nobody likes to build website because it's technical. You have to employ somebody to do it, or you have to outsource to somebody to do it. So this platform is called Yezza. Yezza, Y-E-Z-Z-A. Okay, .io. Yezza. Later, I will give you the link for you all to go and apply for a free trial account. You can use this account lifetime for free if you're a very small time user because the platform will only charge you 2% on commission. But if you pay to a subscription, you pay between 37 for a year subscription. Every month you pay 37. Or if you don't want to pay a year, you want to try, it's 50 ringgit a month. But you can prepare an e-catalog, push it to WhatsApp, let people choose in the WhatsApp, oh, I want to buy this. Notification come to you. You send them an invoice again via WhatsApp. They immediately make payment in a website and tada, payment already go through. Wait for 3 days to clear to you. It's all in WhatsApp. And the good thing is database is all kept in the back end of Yezza so that you don't have to mana message ni. Oi, banyaknya mana. You can't track those database. So
Mhm.
Yeza.io is a brainchild of a travel company who built this. They couldn't do their business, so they pivoted and they built this from scratch.
No way.
So it's
Yes.
a
Amazing.
very good platform for people who just now Vernon was saying old.
Oh, we don't do that.
Tradition.
We don't see the old word, huh?
So if you are already on WhatsApp, it's so easy for you to use because everybody is using WhatsApp to pass through messages. So you want to collect database, that's the best tool for you to use. I will put it on the, let me find the link while Marissa moderate this. Let me go to my website and find those links and for you first.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Okay, we
Okay.
put it inside the yeza.io as well. Fantastic. Thank you. Event management company, and those of us, our events are canceled. So many awesome gems from this, bringing it online and moderating these kinds of conversations. Fantastic as you're chasing some of these live chats. Number two, even pivoting into running an app, yeza.io, that can even help. And in that is also a very, very powerful app for us to use. WhatsApp as the platform for communication with all of our customers, and we capture their mobile numbers right off the bat. That's amazing. We're killing so many birds with one stone. Amazing with tech. Brilliant stuff. Krista, anything to add, guys, before we start calling it a day, gang? And for those of you who have, I see more questions coming in. Krista, anything to add to this?
No, I think we covered quite a lot. I think we have so many interesting things. And yeah, I'm also learning. I didn't know there was such thing as this WhatsApp Yeza thing. But I like the fact that like what Carol said, sometimes being in a panel session, you need the right kind of vibe, right?
Yes.
You need kind of right kind of people, right?
Yeah.
So like you kind of like complement each other because that makes it more fun. It's more fun for us, more fun for the people who are listening in, and more fun for the people who are going to catch our replay later. So I think it's that kind of thing. And at the same time, we get to help people and share some of what we know with the rest. And I learned from Carol, right? I learned all these interesting links, all this stuff. So all these things, yeah. But like we just say, nobody wants to build a website because true. Ask me, I know, right? Websites are hard. And a good website is really hard to build.
Okay.
Because a good
totally
website is not just a brochure site. It's not just a place where you just throw up all your information. It's a place for you to really think about what you want to show to the rest of the world and how that story is going to go to the people who's going to read your story, your prospects, your customers. So if most of the people who think that their website is just another place for them to put another CV, that's not the way to do it. So
You're absolutely right.
So that's where that is where it's hard. It's really hard to be a good website. It's very easy to be a lousy website.
Oh, totally. We've seen so many of those, okay?
It's so easy to be a lousy website, but it's so hard to be a good website. So that's why I say if you have on hand, if you have tools, you have things that you can use, go and use those tools and use those things to slowly grow your businesses. And when you can, invest in a good website. Yeah.
And one thing that I'm taking away is all these tools are out. They're out here. It's just that we've not heard of them. And if we continue to stay in our little shell,
Tempurung.
we don't.
Tempurung.
Tempurung. And then we don't get out there. We don't hear all this amazing stuff from Krista, yourself, Carol. So for me, this is amazing. Lee Saucy says, great sharing. Thank you, ladies. Natalie Kong says, you gals rock. All right. Katie Kana, thank you so much, Carol, for sharing. Yeza.io. Ken is from Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. Ken, hope to see you more on the show here. Okay, now, ladies, we're going to have one last bit of advice from you. And guys, those of you who are last one, just advice for all of us entrepreneurs. Okay, your last piece of advice. From what I hear, people want you back, so I'll probably say last advice for this show lah, but you must come back lah. Please, heart. Everybody,
no, Marissa, you must name it the Krista and Carol show.
The Carol, okay. Hey, Mila, you, Marissa lah.
With Marissa.
Okay, don't forget me. Hey, Carol, Celia, who's Celia? Who is
Who's
Celia?
Celia? Who's Celia?
Krista and Marissa. Siapa tu?
Oh, that's Celia. Hi, Celia.
Hey! Sorry, guys.
I
We
slapped
are.
her because she
Sorry,
doesn't
guys.
want to go online. She's a stubborn girl.
Oh, that's why. Must go online. Okay, next one is Celia and Carol and Krista and Marissa. Okay, please jangan lupa.
Okay.
ah.
So
Those
it's a
of you,
4-person show.
4-person show. Terima kasih semua Wonder Women, Ferial. Oh yo, Q Hong Chia. Thank you very much. This has been amazing. One last advice for us. And now, guys, those of you after our super women have left the show, I have one last thing to share with you. So stay tuned until the end. So I'm going to share something really amazing with you at the end. All right. Last piece of advice for businesses that must get into the new norm by digitizing their business. Krista, Carol, last piece of sharing before we go. We'll try and organize this again. Last advice.
Okay, last advice. I'm asking Carol to go first, and she asked me to go first. Okay, I'll go
Okay,
first.
okay. I take what.
Okay, take.
Okay.
Get online. Don't hesitate. Don't wait. And you can just click Carol for a message. This is my number. So you take down. I won't going to put on the on the FB. You take down this number. Prepare your phone. But don't call me. You WhatsApp 010. Don't care. 010 766 4140. The reason why, if you have any problem coming into the Ding Talk Go e-commerce, you can WhatsApp me and I'll guide you through your painful going there. Because why? It's a new platform, but it's a community platform. Over there, we can do webinar up to more than over 1,000 people. No time limit. It's free for us to use. And education people who are listening in, this is the best tool for you to use because it's a Ding Learning, a full-fledged education academy inside there. So there's a lot of tools out there for you to learn. You got time? Until May 12th, don't go to work first. I mean, you are working at home, but you are learning multitasking at the same time. So don't hesitate. The people are here. My community is here. If I tell my community, if let's say Mailing Tan say, Carola, what platform I should use? If I tell Lazada to service you, Lazada have to service you. Because why? Carol said so.
See, your phone number there. The babas, everybody is okay.
Yeah, everybody is.
Thank you so much. Okay, Krista, what about you? Top takeaway.
Because Carol and I, we love our online, right? We love online. So I would say, if you're not online, get online. Get online. Get online. And the other thing is make sure that your message is clear on all your online platforms, whether you are selling on someone's marketplace, whether you're selling on your own website, whether you're on your Facebook, wherever you are, please be consistent with your message and also learn. I mean, there's so many interesting things to learn today, and just open your mind and learn and be able to take things from other industries and try to make it work in your own, which I think the cross-platform learning is so important. So yeah, learn, because these days there's so many webinars, so many FB lives, and sometimes you may think, oh, there's nothing to do with my niche, nothing to do with my whatever I'm doing, but you never know, right? I always like these random things that you come across. Sometimes when you just listening to, you can get one golden nugget, and that's good. Rockets your business, skyrockets your business. I mean, you could just change something, just one thing. So I think that, to me, yeah, get online. Don't be afraid. No one ever started out as a master. All of us were disasters when we started, right? We're like try and learn, error, make tons of mistakes. And now we're here because we made enough mistakes to tell you what not to do.
That's right. That's why we're here. That's right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, shorten the learning curve. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Fantastic. Whoa, nice one time. Thoroughly enjoyed the session. So lively and practical. I think last one time you probably enjoyed the mucking around that we've been having, which is good.
I'm so hungry now just looking at Carol.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Carol and my stomach is growling.
Carol, like, oh my God, I have to grab something to eat after this.
Oh my God.
I can become
Thank God
a food ambassador. I can sell food for you. So
Okay,
whatever you
everybody,
guys, I'm selling it
please
for the sellers.
please go and WhatsApp Carol because she's also now open to become food ambassador. She'll try anything, okay? All right. Oh, all right, ladies. It has been super awesome. I love it. But I think it looks like thanks a lot, Iron Ladies was Afro. Jin, very, very happy. Yeah, we should have done this 20 years ago. E-commerce now. Ding Talk now. Create your website presence. Pose, everybody. I'm such a camo. Oh my God. Thank you very much, everybody. Uh, Carol's making us hungry. I totally agree with you, Katie Kana. Okay, gang, we're going to finish up. So, ladies, if I may, I'm going to continue the show a little bit more. I'm going to share a little bit about one of our future events coming up. If you guys are going to hang in here, be my guest. But otherwise, Carol or Krista, if you got to go, I won't hold you back because there's more cake to eat. All right, so
We
I'm
need
going
more
to
cake. We need cake.
we need more
We
cake.
need cake.
All right.
Yeah.
And guys, if you enjoyed just now session, actually, we're bringing on board one of our most powerful workshops. Actually, is happening these 2 days. We are actually running what we call the Resilient Leadership Live Asia. So very, very quickly, I'm just going to add this on the stream, gang. We're going to bring 10 amazing speakers to come and share May 8th and May 9th. So you don't want to miss that out, gang. If you want to have 10 different speakers come and share from 7 different nations. We've got people from Malaysia, definitely. We've got people from Indonesia, Singapore, the UK, Myanmar, Fiji Islands, and Philippines. So we've got amazing people here, guys. So please come through with that. Can I go to the next slide, please? The next slide here, gang, is we've got these 10 amazing speakers from May 8th to May 9th, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Now, a lot of people are using, oh my gosh, I can't focus for that long. All of it is going to be helping you to lead into the new norm, where one of our speakers is Kueh Chia Chia. I think Carol Fung brought it up earlier with the Alibaba Academy. So if I may, Chia Chia is actually a certified Alibaba number 5, certified Alibaba trainer. She's going to be talking about enabling your business resilience by digitizing your business. So guys, today, if you enjoyed what you've learned, this is an amazing session for 2 solid days. Those of you who are saying, alamak, I cannot attend all of it because maybe I'm busy and there are some parts I got to go and handle the kids, I got to go and run my business. All good. You get the recording for 30 days as well. All this is only 198 ringgit for 2 days solid. Yeah, so don't miss out. We've invited all my friends from different parts of the region to conduct their masterclass here. All right, so it's pretty amazing, all live. Okay, going into the next slide. We've got something really amazing for you. Those of you who are at the end now, okay, please just log into resilientleadership.asia/event. You're going to get this event at 30% off. That means 30% discount only if you use this code MON30, which is Monday. It is only valid for Monday, which is where we're at today. So MON30 valid for 24 hours, or the first 10 people that take advantage of this code. All right. So gang, if you want to learn more, we've got people that are going to come in and teach you how to manage your team remotely. We're going to teach you how to manage your team with higher emotional quotient, with EQ. We're even going to bring people. For me personally, I'm going to be talking about enabling the skill of coaching and leading your team. So those of you who are keen, yeah, please log in. All right. So let me just remove this stream, guys. For those of you who are interested, just go right ahead. For me, I just want to say, bringing back these awesome ladies here. Thank you very much for being here today. All right. I can see all this movement. There's food getting passed around. I know everybody is very hungry now. So thank you very much, Carol. Thank you very much, Krista. Being here means so much. So very happy. Thank you very much. I think we've learned a lot. Those of you who have learned a lot from Carol and Krista, can you say A? If you hadn't already connected with Krista, please go onto their LinkedIn, yeah, and give us more hot, love, so that they come back. All right. So we got to have them coming back. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, Carol. Bye,
Bye.
Krista.
Bye.
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 Woo!
You know, wait,
I love it.
not exact.
Thank you very much.
Mm.